So,
Okay,
but Adrian brings up a pretty good point there that that anytime you're struggling for guest speakers for your club, the district has a plethora of folks that can come out and talk to you just about anything Rotary. So if you're needing a guest speaker, there's plenty to pick from on the Rotary side, on the District 5000 side, that's for sure.
yeah, that's a good reminder to go, because there's so much I keep forgetting to go, but anyway,
All right, we'll get things cranking here, because I would like to leave some time at the end, so we can open it up to questions that anybody might have that tuned in this evening. We have later on, Beth Hoban will join us, and she'll talk about awards. So if you got any questions about awards and stuff, great opportunity to ask Beth, because her and Candace are doing a great job in putting together the awards for this year. I'll talk about district conference a little bit. We're doing pretty good. We're not quite where we'd like to be. We've the last count I've got is that we've got 189 signed up for full conference, which is a good thing. Was hoping that we will finish somewhere around 220 to 250, and we got some time yet, in order to boost up those numbers. And just to kind of give you an idea how the numbers kind of pan out, we have 92 attending from Oahu, 56 from the Big Island, 23 from Maui, and 9 from Kauai. Which is a pretty good ratio. I'm really going to push hard on the Big Island and ask Doug and Nestorio to help out with boosting those Big Island numbers. Especially, it'll be the same way on Kauai next year. The most affordable district conference that you ever go to is the one that's on the island that you're residing on. So we really need to get our numbers up for attendance. It's all about celebration. It's going to be a good, fun event with kind of Kapila kicking off on Friday night, and then award celebration on Saturday. Guest speakers thrown in there, and then we'll cap everything off on Sunday. And so it will be a very, very good event. One of the things that I would ask, and just kind of give you the numbers. We currently have 30 presidents signed up for the district conference, and of course we got 53 presidents in the state of Hawaii. Obviously, we have 23 presidents that have not signed up for the district conference yet. Really, and I've heard from a few that they just cannot attend due to other commitments, and I understand that. And that's okay. But, we really do need and want the presidents to come celebrate their contributions and everything that they've accomplished in that year. And we have 6 clubs out there that do not have any representation at the district conference. We really need all the clubs represented at the district conference, because it's all about them. So we just need to get everybody engaged in attending the district conference. We have, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that was involved in the foundation events that happened on, all the islands. Each one was unique, and each one was just very well attended. I think that we impressed the folks from Zone on our Aloha, so those foundation events, I couldn't have asked for them to have turned out any better. Lots of folks came out for that. RILA events also happened in the last couple of weeks, went very, very, very well. And obviously the folks that are involved in RILA know the tremendous amount of effort that goes into pulling off a RILA event. We change those kids' lives forever that attend RILA. And I'm sure it was the same on Oahu as the one I attended here on the Big Island. You can just see that as Rotarians, we're making a difference in those kids' lives. Good things are going to happen for those kids, and thanks to you folks, for taking care of them and putting on, just an excellent event. Of course, it wouldn't be me if I didn't talk about membership, and I always try and find a best practice, and I don't know how many clubs out there are doing it, but I know Rotary Club of Hilo has an Ohana membership, which is kind of unique in that the dues for the Ohana, they got the primary member and then anybody else in the family that joins. The dues are greatly reduced, and it has really helped in membership in Hilo. Some of the good news, we have 28 clubs currently in the district that have positive growth. Now, the not so good news is that was 30 last month, and so we've had a couple, and it's attrition. And y'all have heard me talk about attrition so much. I know you're tired of hearing it, but that's what happens with attrition. It's going to happen, and the big attrition months are coming up in May and June. Those are the ones that we really have to keep our eye on. You need to know now how many folks that you're going to have that they're not going to continue with you in order to try and get to that net one. And I'm still, I think every club in the state has an opportunity to get to net one. Some a little more challenging than others, but I think that we can all still get to net one. Other good news is that we have 9 clubs at break even, and that's a positive move of 2 from last month. So we had 11 or 7 clubs at break even last month. We got 9, and I know there's a lot of energy going into installation and inductions, and we do have a number of folks coming on board, which is a great thing. And one thing that I do want that everybody in the district to know and to be proud of, the District 5000 currently leads Zone 26 and 27 in per capita membership. We have the highest percentage of growth of any district in Zone 26, 27. Now, granted, we're not leap years ahead of everybody else. We're within a percentage point of a couple other districts, but we're doing quite well whenever we see it from a zone perspective. But again, my goal for the year was a net increase of 10%. We're right around 4.6 or something like that. But again, we know attrition's coming in May and June, and it'll make a huge difference come May and June timeframe. So we just have to continue to push and do what we can in membership and bringing in quality members into our organization and growing this organization. Just real briefly, I think most folks know, in December, we were down in Nepal on a global grant mission down there. Arjun can fill you in on that. It went extremely well. We're working on the Fiji project as we see, and excuse me, I see Steve and Arjun and all those folks doing a tremendous amount of work on kicking off that project. That one's probably not going to happen until the July-August timeframe. It's just the timing of getting everything approved. And then you got to order all the equipment, and it's got to be staged there, and then it's got to be planned for installation and all that. So my best guess is that's going to happen in the July-August timeframe. But open to you and all your members to come and join us in Fiji for that mission. I think it's going to be an awesome one. And you know, that's about the bulk of what I had to discuss tonight with the presidents. But as we did with the AGs, I wanted to be able to open things up. And like I said, Beth Hoban will come on about 5:45. Oh, is Beth already on? No, I don't see her on the screen, but Beth will come on and talk about awards, which obviously it is very, very, very important and ties right into the district conference and the numbers. But she'll give you all of the suspense dates and requirements and stuff for all the district awards that we do want to celebrate. And from my perspective, you know, the district awards are very, very important. I know some clubs don't buy into it, but you know, I think we do a disservice to our club members whenever we don't buy into it as leaders, because all the awards are that they're totally meant to thank the people in your club that have done so much throughout the year, and whether it's a little banner or what it is, I just think it's just important that we say thank you, and we do it through awards back to the clubs and their members. So with that, I would like to just open it up to see what your questions and concerns are, and take it from there.
Hey, Randy, I got a couple of announcements real quick.
Good.
So just a reminder, those of you that are working on projects now to try to finish these projects, you know, the DDF projects, try to finish those up because they have to be finished by the end of
Can you
May.
wait? I'm in a meeting.
Okay, so they have to be finished up by
20
the end of May. So we can get the reporting done. And then your new projects that you want to do for the upcoming year, those are due on June 15th. That's it. That's it for me.
Well, you know, of course, I also wanted to mention, as I mentioned earlier, you know, we're in March, so we only have 3 of these meetings left for you know, for what that's worth. And of course, I was teasing Mark; he's only got 15 of these left. So, and the AGs that are continuing on for another year. Of course, with Benson, you know, Benson does this stuff like 3 times a week and 4 times on Saturdays. So, you know. Doug has his hand up.
Yeah, that's for Adrian. She's been trying to get your attention. Go ahead, Adrian.
Well, I'm just about the awards. I went onto Club Runner and I started, you know, checking and asking committee members to fill in and what can we do to tweak this and that. And I know they're due, I believe, April 10th. So it would appear that if we and since April is Rotary at Work Day, I think we're going to be doing something in April. So all I can do for that as a projected project, but that's not finished, right? Because you have all of April, May, and June, 3 months that don't even get considered as towards how many projects you did or something like that? I mean, that's
And that's,
what,
yeah, that's a very, very good point, Adrian. And of course, April 22nd is Rotarians at Work Day. And I just had a conversation with Beth earlier, and Beth will talk about it in more detail. But we've decided to move the submission for achievement awards for single and multiple club projects to the April 24th.
oh,
Give it a little
okay.
more, give a little more time for that. Especially with everybody doing projects on April 22nd,
Yeah.
Rotarians at Work Day. That was a good catch on Beth's part. That wasn't, I didn't catch that. Beth caught it. So
So that Rotarians at Work, that's not like at our employment, that's just doing a project or something that they want. The idea is to have as many clubs as possible doing something on that day for public relations and like, look, every Rotary Club is doing something that day. Is that it?
exactly. Yep. You got it. That's
Okay,
spot
and
on.
and what day is that now? April 22nd?
Yep.
Okay, what day is that? A Saturday?
Yeah, I believe so. Somebody can double
Okay.
check the calendar.
Okay, so that means even for the other awards like club service, membership, foundation, they're not due until April 24th.
Do a double check with Beth on that, because her and
Okay.
Candace are gathering all of that, and then they're putting it all together for people to be able to the presidents to be able to vote on and stuff. So Beth can provide much better detail on that.
Okay, thank you.
And there's a whole host of projects that we're doing throughout the district, whether it's bike path cleanup. We're doing
Genki Ball.
Yeah, we're doing Genki Ball over here. So and I think they're doing it in the Alawai again too.
Yes.
So great project. And then whenever you gather all those 53 clubs together, you have a significant PR, public image, that you can present to the media and social media that is newsworthy. So,
Okay.
Hi, Randy. This is Lila. May I make a comment to Adrian and
Sure.
all of us? April 22nd is Earth Day. And so schools are
Okay.
doing stuff. Kanu will probably be, Kanu Hawaii may be contacting you. A lot of the organizations are wanting to focus, our, certainly our environmental attention, but it's a bigger picture. So that might be a way to encourage your members to do something on that day.
I don't think we're gonna go out and plant trees, to tell you the truth.
No, but you might collect
But-
fruit and give it to, a senior center.
Oh. A product of the earth, you mean?
Yeah, something like that. Or if people have gardens, just something that recognizes that we as Rotarians are also involved.
In the
With-
environment.
Exactly. Yeah, just a thought.
Yeah, I'll put that, no, that's a good point, Lila, and I think I'll put that out to the club. If somebody always comes up with, good ideas, I don't always, yeah, right.
So what else we got going on out there? Susie was doing Genki Ball yesterday. Jay, what's up, pal?
Well, we already have a plan for Earth Day, cleaning up the beaches, one of the beaches by us. And I remember the first Earth Day. So, but we're doing that. I'm wondering if the Genki Bowls would work in South Maui in the ocean, I don't think so.
the Ginkgo balls are, and Susie could talk much more about what we're doing here in Hilo. We were making Ginkgo balls on Saturday out at Susie's school. And she had and let me just brag on Susie a little bit, but they had a great turnout for that event. And it was what really made it great was the partnering of other community organizations that showed up. And I don't know really who pushed the word out there to these other organizations, but we had the Lions Club, we had the Japanese Community Association members there, we had HGEA folks all just showed up because we did it. Somebody did a great job in pushing out the event. And whenever it has to do with the environment and eco, it really draws, people from the public that want to be a part of that, of making a difference. And over here in Hilo, we're doing it, and it's part of the district conference that we're lining up also. But we'll do another Ginkgo ball toss during the district conference. But it's cleaning up the Liliuokalani gardens, the ponds and there's several ponds down there that we're throwing the Ginkgo balls in. Same process as they're doing there in the Alawai to clean the Alawai. We're doing it here in Hilo, and they're scientifically studying it and making sure that these microorganisms are doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Thank you, Randy. I just want to say one thing really fast. We made 1,200 balls this past Saturday, and really the coordination is Kat, Connie, and I, the three Wahine. So just a shout out to them. And Connie put together a great women's empowerment tea on Sunday. Yesterday, you might want to hear about.
Oh, I'd love to hear about it. So Connie, I know you're not shy. So, of course.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. Women's empowerment, girls empowerment, actually. Oh, sorry, my video is not on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was the girls empowerment tea. And I think that there should be one on every island. And I don't know if they're all going to be tea, but then I believe they are. But it was really nice because we had 4 subject matter experts, and then they broke out into groups. And then we had discussion. So I got a lot of comments from, and then we also did a service project. We did stuffed feminine hygiene product bags. So we did, you might say, 200 to 300 bags. And we had the 4 subject matter experts, and they broke off into groups of like 10 or so. And then and they discussed, and then they switched groups. And so everybody got a chance to talk to each of the subject matter. So we had sex trafficking, we had it wasn't bullying, it was self-harm, like cutting, that kind of stuff. We had special needs, and we had bullying or transgender issues. And so we had really interesting, relevant topics that we talked about. And the comments I got were that so many of the women just wanted to do more. So I got several emails, and this is exactly what we wanted, was to get the Rotarians on this island excited about girls' empowerment issues. And so I had several emails of women saying, hey, I want to do more, and let's keep this rolling. And so, we're going to form a committee, an island-wide, or whether if Kona wants to do their own, or West Side and East Side committees, and how we can work on projects. And there are some of them are already saying, hey, I want to do more to help with the sex trafficking. And another one said, I didn't realize the stuff about the cutting, and I need to learn more, and we need to help our young girls. And so it was really, really successful. So very happy. And we got a lot of help from all the clubs, and especially Pahoa, Susie and her group. And then we had Kat and her group, and we had great turnout and great feedback. So I'm excited to, Sandy also came too, Matsui, she came to the event and to support, and I'm kind of excited to see how the others are gonna be. So I'm gonna go check out the Honolulu one.
Just want to
Does-
add one thing. Kat went to all the antique stores and
Oh, I
got
forgot that. I'm
at least
sorry.
50 beautiful teacups with saucers and plates. Everybody got to choose theirs and take it home with them. So that was kind of delightful. It was a lovely tea and charcuterie boards and nice herbal, all different kinds of tea. So it was delightful. Good, great.
And we
Like
had
we're 50
raffles.
people or so. Yeah, raffle.
Mhm.
Really good.
And that was, oh, Kat, and I did get a comment today about somebody who said, I thought that was such a nice touch that instead of a little, tchotchke or something that they take back, their party favor was a nice teacup. So they got to pick. So the ones that came early got first pick. So it was really nice. Yeah. Hey, Randy, back to you.
Great job, Connie.
You fell asleep there, huh?
No, just checking text, seeing if Beth is on yet.
Yeah. He always does that one.
Little bit early for her. So.
Right, Randy? When I talk, you tune out.
What was that, Connie?
Never mind. Thank you for asking.
I would never tune you out, Connie.
Really?
Hey, Randy,
So-
I'll keep an eye out for Beth and I'll let you know when she logs on.
Okay, great.
Got it.
Randy,
Hey, Dick.
about 11 days ago, the city and county gathered together about 40 individuals and organizations and recognized them big time. And our chairperson for Bike Back Clean was there. She also recognized someone from the Echo Club. And she thinks there were one or two other Rotary clubs in that group that got honored. So FYI.
Yeah, I was aware of that. I wanted to come over for that event. And I forget what the name of that organization was that recognized Rotary for all the things that they're doing. But it was pretty awesome. Okay, who else got something to add on what's going on? Well, let me just fill the dead space with a couple of things that. Well, one thing that's happening here on the Big Island that over in Hawaii Ocean View Estates, Hobie, we're in the process of starting a satellite club over there. It's an area where there is no club now, and the closest club is Kona, going in one direction, and you come the other direction, it's Volcano. So there's 70, 80 miles maybe of going in either direction where there isn't a club. So Nestorio and Rotary Club of Kona is looking to establish a satellite club there that's going to focus on water needs. I don't know if most of you are aware of Hawaiian Ocean View Estates. It's an underserved community here on the Big Island, and most of the folks over there do not have water if they're off of the main road by more than just a block or two. And a very, very large Marshallese community there that's very interested in working with Rotary and to establish, some water that is easily accessible to them. Right now, it's like a third world country where they're hauling it in 5-gallon cans from a community spigot that's located there in Ocean View. But just one of the things that's going on. Another thing that we're looking to start establish an eco Rotary Club in Hilo. Of course, Connie has got the lead on that. The Eco Club in Maui is doing very, very well. Eco is obviously cause-based clubs, but they're doing very, very well. Whether it's the cause-based, the cause is water for the Marshallese community, or it's eco in Maui or in Hilo and Oahu. Those cause-based clubs are just doing very, very, very well right now.
Oh, hey, Randy. Can I say one more thing?
Sure.
You're absolutely right about the cause-based club and the eco projects, because that's actually what is drawing in a lot of members for us. So, I mean, I think that's something that all clubs should kind of take a look at, or focus on their eco projects and promote that more, because that's how we're getting a lot of new members.
Let me, go ahead, Susie.
Sorry, I just wanted to finish off the Genki Ball thing too, just really fast, that to looking forward, April 22nd, Rotarians at Work Day from 1 to 4 at the Cool Club Greenhouse. We plan to make another 1,000 balls, and then we're going right over to the park at 4:30 to do a toss. And then at the conference, we'll do the next toss. So we'll be probably at 5,000 balls by that point in time. So that's pretty cool. But so 2 more sessions and we'll get it out to everybody. Thank you.
Thanks, Susie. I wanted to elaborate a little bit about the foundation events that we had on each one of the islands. They just, as I mentioned earlier, they turned out extremely well. And the folks from Zone were just so appreciative of just all the clubs throughout Hawaii. They were just kind of taken aback by each one of the events and how well they were attended. The questions that were asked and the interest. And what's unique about Hawaii is each one of the events was different. Just about all of them had an ocean view or a mountain view of some sort at the event. But they and the number of folks that we had turned out was just amazing. And we did a good dedication, I think, in Maui. Maui had a fantastic turnout per capita. They turn out people. I don't know how they do it well. I do know how. They have a person called Joanne over there that is a great organizer that makes things happen. She doesn't know she doesn't know the word no, and she just, they had what, Jay, probably not, I think 90 people attend the event over there, which is just amazing whenever you think about the size and the number of Rotarians there on Maui. But did a very nice dedication to Mark Arbison during that event, which we all miss Mark, and his wife Lisa attended the event also. That made it very, very, very special. And Doc Al did a fantastic job in recognizing Lisa and Al, but did it in such a way that kept it light and not just a sad wake. So thanks, Jay. Appreciate everything, and Mariko, that you guys did in putting on a fantastic event over there. Not to take anything away from the other events, it's just that one was special because it had Mark Arbison written all over it. So, okay, what else is going on? Let me pick on somebody. So Lila, I picked on you earlier probably, but Tell me what's going on with you and your club.
Well, you didn't pick on me, but you can. Um, I'm really actually happy to share that we have a president-elect and a president-elect nominee. And together with our past president, we're like the four musketeers. It's really, really wonderful to be able to converse about where we are, where Joanna wants to go next, so that I can already begin to segue in May and June. So it's not a shock to our members when she takes over. She's not going to burn the bridges, but Joanna's a different kind of person than I am, and has a vision for where she's younger, a little younger, and has a vision for where she'd like our club to go in order to attract more members. So if I can share the power of that dialogue among the four of us, I don't feel so alone. I know I'm a transition president, but it's really very meaningful. And I think the club sees also how the four of us are working together, because they're all on the emails. We don't appear at the meetings. Joanna's studying for the bar, so she's not able to come to the meetings, but the camaraderie that I value so much in Rotary, we need to show it in how we relate to people. One of the comments that I got from our board was that when they have guests or visitors, the guests have shared that they don't feel as welcomed as we would like to believe we welcome them. So we've been having conversations on how our members need to reach out to guests, but it's also the guests' responsibility to be reachable. So we're working with sponsors, we're working with all the members to talk about membership as camaraderie. We're always going to do good stuff, but what does it matter if they're with us or they're with Bank of Hawaii? And so those are the conversations that we're having, Randy, that maybe I can share, really meaningful.
Thanks, Lila. That is just so important. And I have to give the three musketeers here on this island, so much credit, because they're doing the same thing, but they're doing it from three different clubs, Connie, Susie, and Kat. They're collaborating on so many different things and projects and stuff. It seems like one organization, all pulling together in the same direction. So the three ladies over here are really doing an impressive job, and that collaboration that you talked about, and the camaraderie, it shows in everything that they're doing, projects, membership, people having a good time, the fellowship, it's just all working for them right now.
So Randy, I want to add a couple things here to burn up a little time. I see Susie giving me the hand signals. So on the 21st of this month, we're going to the traumatic trio there that you've been talking about. We're going to get together actually with the president elects of the 5 East Hawaii clubs, and we're going to have a calendar collaboration meeting where we're going to try to collaborate all of our calendars together, so that the 5 clubs in East Hawaii are going to be able to support each other in whatever events are coming up, including fundraisers, work days, all kinds of things. So I think that'll be a great thing. We were able to get Brian Lindsay, who is the president-elect for Hilo Bay, is going to participate. And then Linda Gertz from Volcano Club is going to participate as well. Here's Beth coming in right now, but before Beth, I do want to make a little commercial for training coming up. March 25th is Vibrant Clubs. If you guys have been doing Vibrant Clubs, that's the training where we work on strategic planning for every club in the district. And our hope is that every club in the district is going to head towards the upcoming Rotary year with a strategic plan. And then the following 2 weekends, which will be August 1st and not April 1st and April 8th, will be our spring assemblies, which will be basic, training all throughout the full spectrum of Rotary, including, specific trainings for secretaries, treasurers, and then we
That's
are
all
going to have a
online
complete
at Benson?
um,
That's all
eco
online?
track, all online. Yes,
Okay.
all online. Okay, so you'll get a notice about that, and want to encourage everybody to get as many people out to that as possible. So, we have the capacity to do like hundreds of people every weekend on training, and we typically have about 200 people a weekend on these spring assemblies. So I encourage everybody to attend, and especially new members in your club, because there's a lot of basic stuff like introduction to Rotary that will be really great for everybody. Okay, so Beth is here. Beth?
Yeah,
is
I'm here.
Ready to rock and roll. Looks like you're in San
Yeah,
Francisco.
I'm in a car. Sorry,
Oh, okay,
but I'm not driving. So
well, that's good.
yeah. Okay, one thing I want to bring up is the significant service award. We're gonna move that date instead of March 31st deadline, because a lot of clubs are still working on it. We'll move it to April 24th deadline. And I'm going to update the application on the website. So I wanted to bring that up. And if anybody has any particular questions about awards, and if you think about it afterwards, you have my email. Just email me directly or call me and I can help you out.
I have a question about the Avenues of Service Award.
Uh-huh.
It shows on the submission deadline, District 5000 as January 31st, but then it shows for the Rotary International as April 15th. What's the disconnect there?
The Avenue of Service Award, the club president nominates it, and I believe it says March 31st was the deadline. And then the Avenues of Service, there's another one that's due with the part of Rotary citation. That's on June 30th, 2023. And the president is the one that completes that one. You have to turn it in to the district governor, to Randy. And Randy will turn it in to Rotary International for that one. But then there's one.
On the application, it says Rotary Foundation District Service Award, send to awards chair. Avenues of Service Award, club president nominates each avenue. That's the 15th of April. So you're saying that instead of sending that to you, we send that to Randy?
Randy, yeah. Well, you know what? Just to keep it, maybe it'll be better if you just send it to us, the Rotary Awards, whatever that email is, and then we'll forward it to Randy. Randy, are you on the line?
Yeah, I am, Beth, and that works very well because
Yeah.
that gives
I think it'll be
you folks
better
a
if we
chance
get
to
it together
review
and
it.
then we can send it over to you.
Yeah.
And for the Spirit
the
Award and
committee
the
is-
quiet,
Yeah, the
for
committee
the
is
Spirit Award,
Candace Naito, Naomi Masun, and myself.
okay, for the Spirit Award and Quiet Rotarian Award, that's included on the awards
On the
submission.
checklist, right? So the
Okay.
quiet Rotarian is someone who's been in your club forever, that works behind the scenes, doesn't really get much recognition, but really has been helpful to the president. And the Spirit Award is somebody who just joined your club within a year. God, I don't know why my picture is pixelated. Okay,
Okay,
but
thank
you can
you.
hear me, yeah. Let me give you my email. I'll put it in the chat. It's bhoban808@gmail.com. It's real simple to remember.
I have a question. This is Jay Sattenstein, Kihei Wailea. Is there any way, because what I'm gathering here, that the due dates for these awards have been changed. Is there any way that it could be emailed out, the
Yeah.
current due dates and what awards, the awards and the due dates, and again, put your name that they'll all be sent and forwarded to you?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
would be helpful.
definitely. We just talked about it this morning. And so we haven't had a chance to change it on the website, but definitely, and I will send you the email to everybody, to all the, actually what I've done was I sent it to all the presidents, the Avenue of Service chairs also, and the AGs.
Yeah, it just keeps resending it, Beth, because we're getting inundated with emails, and so it's like, but
Yeah.
as I understand the Avenues of Service Award, Quiet Rotarian and Spirit of Rotary, that's just something that the presidents, we pick.
Right,
That's not judged by anybody outside, whereas
that's a club.
that's within us, right? And
Right.
but the club awards, that's something that we fill in on Club Runner and press a button, and then the club, all of us club presidents are going to vote on who gets what award for what, right?
Right.
Okay. And then is there a significant project award or no?
Yeah, that's the one. The significant project award, there's a single club and a multi-club. That's the date that we changed from March 31st to April 24th. And the reason we're doing that is we'll have time, we need time then to judge it. We'll probably have the Avenues chairs and Randy judge that section.
Okay, but what about then the club awards, the ones where you fill in all,
Oh yeah, the club awards, you send it to Rotary Awards, that one.
That's
that
on
one is
Club Runner.
April
When,
10th.
but that was April 10th, right?
April 10th. That one is April 10th.
Yeah, see, I think I don't know if that could ever be changed because.
No, we're not changing that. We're keeping it.
Okay, well, that means basically that a club should focus on doing projects from July 1 to March 30th and don't bother doing anything after that for a club award because it's not going to get put on the list, right?
That's the problem, Adrian, with doing a fall district assemblies. Some folks, or a spring district assembly, some districts have went to a fall district assembly, so they can encompass the whole year. But this District 5000, as far as I know, has, and PDG Roz probably has more information on that than I do. How far back it's went that we've always done a spring district assembly, and for
when
those very
wait,
reasons.
Randy, when you're saying district assembly, are you talking
I'm-
about the
no.
thing in Hilo?
No, I'm sorry. I'm talking about awards. And whenever we do the district conference is what instead of district assembly, I meant district conference.
Okay, okay.
We do it, and because we
Yeah.
do it in the spring, it eliminates a couple of months. I don't like it. I think if I would have had it to do over, maybe I would have suggested. But I think the district has tried to do a fall district conference, but it didn't work out. But Ron's has been around the leadership in the district. Or maybe she can shed-
We have tried it before and it didn't work because we're coming off of conference where it was in June, and then you go and you do a fall one and it's earlier in the year. So you don't even have a year. The governor is making visits and the district conference is going to be in that time. So it didn't work. But one thing, Adrian, I'd say to you about what you're getting at is that, clubs, a lot of times they don't do the projects for the recognition. So this is a way that you don't stop doing your projects just because you're turning what you've done in. You keep doing them through the year.
Yeah, I get that, Roz. I understand that, and I'm sure that there will be things we do, but one cannot deny that there's an awful lot of emphasis and time spent on filling out these forms. There's a lot to fill out, and there's a big deal made about, you know, the foundation award, the youth service award, those ones, those, what, 5 of 6 of them, whatever. And so that might be something that Mark might want to make clear to the PEs that, you know, you got to focus it, you know, if you're interested in the awards, or otherwise nobody would want to bother submitting it at all. So it's just, and I get what you're saying, Ross, and nobody's not going to do it because we're just doing it for the awards. None of us would be doing any of this if we just wanted to get a badge on our shirt, believe me. But they should make it clear, because it can be very, you know, confusing. So it's, I get your point and I get Randy's point, but I think
I understand what you're saying, Adrian, and I hear that from a lot of the presidents too, you know.
okay. Well, let me tell you what I did. I gave out Big Heart Awards to 6 people, 6 women in our club that I thought, you know, they're always there, they're always doing stuff, they're putting the meetings together, and, you know, they got Rotary Awards, but so for Valentine's Day, I went out and I bought online from Amazon stuffed hearts, pillows, right? And then I got some kind of Big Heart Award. There's all this stuff online. And I ordered that, and I ordered frames, and I filled it out myself. And I gave these 6 women what I called Big Heart Awards. And like one to Iko Tamita, I gave for her dedication to building better friendships between the citizens of the United States and the citizens of Japan. So, I mean, that's something that one might want to, but I just, you know, thought that that's something different.
We hear you, Adrian.
Okay.
And it is, it is a bit of a challenge. You know, we're inching up towards that 1 hour time, and I wanted to give DGE Mark an opportunity to say whatever he would like to, or not. It's totally up to Mark.
Oh, no, I also have something to say. I would just repeat and echo what Benson was talking about, and have your clubs actively participate in the Vibrant Club training that's coming up. And then those district training assemblies on April 1 and April 8th are really for full membership, for your incoming board members, for your members that are potential for leadership in the future, to give them some more Rotary IQ, as Benson likes to talk about. So it's not for incoming presidents, it's really for your incoming boards and club members that want to learn more about what we're doing in Hawaii Rotary. So I definitely put those important dates down. We are meeting with President-elect. We have our meeting Wednesday evening. And so we'll be talking more about that too. But please participate and encourage your club members to participate in those upcoming trainings. Thanks, Randy.
You're welcome, Mark. Adrian, did you have something else, or you're muted?
Are these repeat trainings, or they're totally different subjects? Because April 1, there's a Eco Rotary Genki Ball thing. I'm just wondering, what are they? Is the thing on April 8th the same thing on April 1st, or is it different?
It's
It's
different.
different.
It'll be
Yeah.
different.
And is it in the morning or the evening?
There'll be
Morning-
breakout
morning
sessions, morning 9 to 12. There'll be
Okay,
3 sessions, probably 2 different tracks
okay,
that people can pick and choose what to
Okay.
participate with.
okay. I will keep a lookout.
Well, it is that witching hour of 7:01. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who took their time out this evening. AG's been here for an hour and a half. Thank you so much for, and especially Doug, he's out there in Miami, Florida. So it's like, what about 2? Oh no, it's midnight there, huh? Way past my bedtime. Oh. But have a great evening. Have a great week. Thank you all for taking the time out to be here this evening. Aloha.
Thank you, everyone.